Hi, this is Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas. Today we're going to go over how to create a monogram in Silhouette Studio. Now, as you can see up here at the top, I'm running Silhouette Studio Business Edition, and I have a Silhouette Cameo 3. And if you click right here on Help, you can see which version you are running. Now, there are several different versions of Silhouette. There is your basic Silhouette Studio, which comes with your machine, and then you can upgrade it to either Designer Edition, Designer Plus, or Business Edition. Now, the good thing about upgrading your software to at least Designer is you can take and import in or open SVGs. So whenever you have an SVG, you can open it up and see what it looks like and send it to cut just like that. If you don't have that, you have to trace it out. So we're going to click right here on our text icon. We're going to use the Monogram KK font, which is available on dafont.com. So whenever we're laying out a monogram with Monogram KK, you start off with your first name in lower, your last name in upper, and your middle name in lower again. Now, I'm going to take and select this all, go over here to my text and backspace out and type in monogram, and we're going to select the Monogram KK font, which looks good as is, but we're going to go up here and click on our scale window, and we're going to change the size so we can see it a little bit better. So if I take and unclick the lock aspect ratio and I put in a number, it stretches it one way, which is not what we want to do. So I'm going to go up here and click my undo button, and then I'm going to check my lock aspect ratio, and I'm going to change that to 8 inches just so I can see what's going on. Now I'm going to select the monogram again, and I'm going to hit ungroup. Now you can leave it just as it is, but I like to have the letters touching. So now, once I hit ungroup, you can see that all of the letters are now individual. So there we go. So now everything's touching, and I'm going to take and select it all again, and I'm going to take and go up here to our align and align center. Now nothing changed because I just arrowed it over, but that's a good way to check your center to make sure everything's lined up straight across horizontally. So since that's done, I'm going to go ahead and click weld, and as you can see, now everything is one piece. Now I'm going to take and also click up here on my offset window, which is going to add an outline. You can either do an offset which adds it to the outside of it, or an internal offset which adds it to the inside. Now we're going to go ahead and click on the offset. Now as you can see at 0.125, it gives it a huge offset, which is great, fine, and wonderful, but for what I'm doing, I don't want it. I don't want it that thick. I would rather it be a little bit thinner. So what I'm going to do is go over here and change that to 0.045. And see, that just gives it a tiny little bit of an outline. And we're going to click apply. So now we have the outline on it. Now we're going to select it all again, and we're going to click on it, right mouse click, and click weld. Now you can see everything is one piece and it is ready to cut. So I can go over here to my cut settings and select either cut or cut edge. I normally select cut edge, and I'm going to select tool 2 because I have the auto blade. So say I'm going to take and cut this in regular vinyl right here, and then we're going to change this to our auto blade. And what that does is that'll take and automatically adjust our blade when we have the auto blade to the number 1 spot on it, and it adjusts your speed and your thickness. So, but if we're going to take and cut this in heat transfer, we're going to have to take and click on it again and click flip horizontally. So now it's mirrored for when we're changing this to our, so see, we're going to go up here again, and we're going to change this to heat transfer smooth. So see, it adjusted our, we have to choose the auto blade again, and see, it adjusted it to 2, and it adjusted the speed and the thickness. So as you can see with the auto blade, it automatically adjusts all that. Now if I had a ratchet blade, I would have to manually turn that. So again, this is just the basics of laying out a monogram. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And remember, we are doing our scrap box drawing on May the 4th, and any purchases made in store or online between now and then will give you extra entries into the scrap box drawing. So thanks, and y'all have a great day.